Namaste, I'm Dr. Bhaswati Bhattacharya. I am a practicing MD clinician in New York and a clinical assistant professor of medicine at Weill Cornell Medical College.
Hi, I'm Dr. Chris Walling. I'm a licensed clinical psychologist and board-certified psychoanalyst and a yoga therapist.
Hello, I'm Natalie Malone. I use she, her pronouns. I am a counseling psychologist in training and a 200-hour certified yoga teacher in the United States.
Hi, my name is Dana Slamp. I am a yoga therapist certified by IAYT, and I founded and am program manager of Prema Yoga Institute.
My name is James Bay. I'm a doctor of Chinese medicine, but I also practice Ayurveda and Japanese, as well as Tibetan medicine.
Hello, I'm Lori Rubenstein Fazio, and I'm the clinical professor of yoga and health at Loyola Marymount University.
My name is Stephanie Corigliano. I'm the managing editor at Embodied Philosophy. I also edit the journal Tarka for Embodied Philosophy, and I lecture at Cal Poly Humboldt in Northern California.
Jill Miller. I'm the creator of Yoga TuneUp, the co-founder of TuneUp Fitness Worldwide, and a longtime yoga therapist.
In teaching Buddhist yoga, I draw on about 2 decades of yoga therapy experience, as well as teaching traditional Hatha yoga. Nowadays, I focus a lot of my research on trauma healing and integrating these fields of clinical care and yoga education.
My work focuses on bringing the concepts of Ayurveda with clarity and with up-to-date terminology from the best of science, the best of medicine, and the best of the Shastras, which are in Sanskrit.
For me, it was a spiritual practice trying to understand some of the deeper questions of life. And yet I was a physical therapist working with the physical body, and these two just naturally came together. I get a lot of yoga practitioners, yoga teachers, yoga therapists, and that's become the focus of my practice, is helping people to get back to their yoga asana practices. But even more than that, in the study of pain, is blending the subtle body with the modern medical science.
My deep interest is in the topics of fascia and breath. In fact, I have 2 books that cover that work, Role Model, as well as Body by Breath.
I knew that as a practitioner of yoga and also as a teacher of yoga, I had benefited and healed in the contemplative integrative space of yoga. And I really wanted to know how and why that happened. That's where I started studying and still study today. And I'm so delighted to study with you.
I currently live in the South, where I study Black women's sexual, spiritual, and holistic wellness. I'm also really passionate about multiculturalism, social justice, and using embodied practices like yoga to enact social change.
I'm taking ancient knowledge, which is known and embodied through an entire subcontinent and a billion people, and bringing that back into modern medicine.
I really look forward to bringing in an embodied aspect of both fascia science, evidence-based, as well as novel breath practices that use a body-based approach into the Embodied Philosophy program.
And I'm very excited to bring a 2-hour module to this particular certificate program and at least open some of the doors that will be available to you as a practitioner of yoga therapy.
In this program, I will be teaching the foundation introductory courses on the applications of clinical yoga therapy, as well as ways of conceptualizing yoga therapy's integration in contemporary mental health. I hope you will join us and have a wonderful, rich, and rewarding course of study.